Hello children and young people, thank you for watching me on my YouTube video today. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, then make sure you go ahead and click the red subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up before it's even started, you might as well, and make sure that you have turned on your notifications bell so that you get notified the next time I upload a video. But today we are coming up to that point of time in the year where for a lot of you, you're going to be going through a change. Changes. So I want to talk to you today about how to cope with change. Now, by change, I mean that there is something in your circumstances, something in your life, in your environment, in the people around you that's going to be different, like it's changing. Now, I know stuff changes all the time. You are growing every day, you are developing every day, things are changing every day anyway. But at this particular point in the year, we've got some of you are going to be going into different classes with a different teacher. Some of you are going to be going to different schools. Some of you are going to have a different academic agenda when you get back because you'll be starting exams. There's going to be other changes, all right? Just trust me on this. Sometimes it's just stuff happens through the summer that, you know, your life changes. Your parents realise that they don't love you anymore. That's a joke. That's not going to happen. Okay. We probably need to cut that out. Why can change be a problem for us? Well, change can be an issue because sometimes when we go through change, we feel really uncertain. So in life, we have a need for both change to happen and for things to stay the same. We have a need for both at exactly the same time. So typically what happens is when stuff stays the same for ages and ages and ages, it gets boring. And then things change. And then when things change, it's all confusing and it's different and it can make us feel really insecure. That's why when somebody has a lot of changes happening at the same time in their life, like maybe loads of different sorts of changes, then it can be really overwhelming for them. They can get very stressed out about it. So then they straighten it all out and it settles down. Things go, you know, they get into a new swing of things, they get into a new groove. And then it becomes really consistent and everything is the same every day and then it starts to get boring. So we have these kind of two needs happening at the same time. And you are probably at a point in your life right now where something, you can mark my words, is about to change. And that change is either going to make you go, whoa, this is exciting, and you completely step up to it, or this change is going to make you go, I can't think of words for that. But you know that sort of experience, the kind of experience where you start to feel really unnerved, where you start to feel anxious perhaps, where you just have that sense of uncertainty. So that's what I want to focus on today because that can be the more problematic area of change. But change can also be good for us. And let me tell you why. So if you have that sense of dread or fear or worry about the changes that are coming in your direction, what I want to share with you today are some strategies to help you be able to cope well so that you can actually deal with it and get on with your life. So the very first thing to consider is how this change might actually be good. And sometimes to get us thinking in that way, we may need to share the problem with somebody else, because sometimes if we've got really fixated on the idea of a change being very bad, it can be difficult to find our own motivation and our own ideas about how change might be useful for us. So consider talking to someone else about the changes that you have coming up that you perceive might be bad for you. Now, I would always suggest talking to your parents because your parents know some stuff. They've been there and done it all already. But the challenge is with talking to your parents, Sometimes they're a bit smug about the fact that they've been there and done it all already, and it can make it difficult for us to listen to them, even if their advice is really good. Sometimes you can go to someone completely different and they'll say the same thing that your parents said, but it's much easier to take on board what they've said because they're not your parent. But find someone that you trust, that you can explain your worries to about the changes that are coming up, and ask them to help you find the positive things about it, like what's going to be good about this change. If you're finding it difficult to find the answers to that question for yourself, then get someone to help you do it for you. Another reason why change is good for you is because it gives you the opportunity to learn and grow. And by grow, I don't necessarily mean get taller. I mean like in your brain. It helps your brain to grow even. It helps your brain to grow and for you to become more intelligent, like more equipped, better able to cope with stuff. You might just learn some new things so that you have more information that can help you in other areas of your life in the future too. So change can be good for us because it stops us from just doing the same old thing day in, day out, going around in the same circle. It gets us to widen the circle or looking at a completely different area. Anyway, one thing you can guarantee about change is that it probably will be uncomfortable. Even if it's a change that you're looking forward to, you can almost guarantee that there are going to be points in time when, it starts to feel a little bit uncomfortable for you. Not necessarily tragic or terrible, but just that you're outside of your comfort zone. Now, if you go into something which is brand new for you and you don't get that sense of discomfort, it probably means that that particular change isn't really stretching you as much as something else could have done. It means that, you might just be feeling fully equipped and ready to go into that situation, but it's not really pushing you to the next level. The situations where you feel most uncomfortable are the ones where they are either in your brain or in your emotions, really pushing you to the next level in your life. And those are the ones that are actually going to have the most positive impact for you in your future. Because the other thing that I wanted to tell you about in respect of what change does for us is it really increases our capacity to be able to cope well. As well as all of that growth and learning that we might get from change, being able to develop your bravery, your resilience, all of those emotional skills that you have, and to be able to sort of go into these new situations and get on with it, even when it feels a little bit uncomfortable, is a really good thing for you to do. Because if you can do it in this one area of your life, it will expand your mind in such a way that you'll be able to do it in other areas of your life going forward too. And that means that you'll have a lot more opportunities available to you as a result of being able to live your life in that way. So, go forth, embrace the change that is coming in your direction on the other side of this upcoming summer holiday. And I will see you all in my next video. Remember to smash that like button, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so, and click the notifications bell, which is the one that I was supposed to just say, so that you get notified the next time I upload a video. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Sorry about that.